going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the top 3 decks in my opinion in Clash Royale. Starting off for this one, it's going to be this Knight Wizard Graveyard deck. I believe it's one of the best decks in the game. You got Divine Spell in it, Graveyard, and Poison. It's one of the best defensive decks and control decks with the Evil Witch and a Knight. And I'll be showing you guys how you want to play it in the first match of the video. Alright, so hopping into the first game, we're going to be playing against Gui. This deck, you want to play pretty defensive and play into them, as I said with most other graveyard decks. Normally they can make the first play, and then you guys can respond to it. As I said with the Baby Dragon, normally you can just kite it, because, it's such a, that's my bad. I'm just tired right now, it's my bad, guys. Normally you can just kite troops like the Baby Dragon, and any, like, medium health air troop, or any, I guess, like, ground troop as well, but it doesn't really work because the ground troops, like the mini tanks, like the Knight, the mini P.E.K.K.A., let's say the Berserker, Valkyrie, like anything like that, like a medium health troop like that. It also just get, like, when they're walking away, it'll also, like, counter the air troops. So that's kind of why, like, I think it's just so good to use it. Like, you play it in the middle, like, you play it, like, right here. And the air troop that's, like, flying in from over here, they're going to, like, get kited. So I just think that's just a really good way to use the card, and they'll counter the air troops because they don't have enough health, and by the time they're done chasing the card, everything's going to be dead. So that was a bad balloon. I can maximum kite that. Also bad vines. Was it? Yeah, I'll just go for my Evo Witch here. I think it's already GG's. Yeah, cause I can just go for a Graveyard on 0. Oh wait, yeah, I'm still going to Graveyard on 0. Let's go Graveyard right now. Hopefully it doesn't lock on my Witch, please. Thank God, it's not going to. And yeah, he got cooked. That's definitely a good game. I'm going to Vines the Valkyrie just so it can die as well. Please? Valkyrie does die? Wait. I'm going to go Evo Knight in front of this. Wait, he might be... Is this a 3 crown? I don't know, but this is very bad for him. It'll be at least a lot of damage on King Tower. I'm going to go for my Ice Wizard here. And then maybe another Witch. Can I keep it alive, please? Witch, please. Witch, please, please. Never mind. Yeah. Anyways, this deck is just so good because it just has so many good matchups, man. Like, everything about this deck is just so good defensively. Like, its offense, its synergy, like, man, like, I just like everything about this deck. Like, I love, like, how easy it is to play for, like, if you never played this deck before, you could definitely play this at, like, a high level. Okay, I'm going to go for 3 crown right now, so I'm going to go for Witch Graveyard. Then I'll log. Evo Witch is dead. Doesn't matter, it's going to be a game, and we'll catch you guys in the second match with the second deck. This is the second deck. I just want to show you guys, like, out of the game, instead of, like in the game, just so you guys can see, like, every card that's in the deck, because it might be hard for you guys to follow. Anyways, let's claim that, I guess, but this is going to be the deck we're going to be running, and we'll catch you guys in the first match of the video, in the second match of the video. Alright guys, so we're going to be up against Lynn with this deck. So with this minor deck, it's definitely going to be, like, a lot more high skill than the last deck we played. I don't know what he's playing. I'm going to let him go first, because I also have an awkward cycle. Oh, we played Furnace to back. Yeah, it's a free poison on the tower. Normally, with the poison spell, you always want to poison the furnaces. Furnace is also a very popular card, so poison is a really good pick into it. It also is really well into Graveyard, that's being picked a lot in the meta right now. Yes, Giant Skeleton's not going to get a lot of value, but I'm going to assume he's playing that Graveyard deck. So I'm just going to go for my Ready Miner now. And I kind of just let the rest of that go. I'll go for my minions after one locks on my Mighty Miner. Oh, okay, that was bad minions by me. I'm going to go for my ability, though, and we're going to be fine. And maybe it's a skeleton just to take that off my tower. And I'm going to go for my miner here. And then, I think I'll just wait. I think I'll just go for a cannon. And cannon should clean up everything. Man, with this deck, bro, it's like, this deck is so hard to, like, break through. I feel like if you're playing into, like, a lot of mini tanks, so, like, playing to the Berserker is just such a hard matchup sometimes because just of how good the card is. Like Berserker is probably the best card in the game right now, just because of how it's such low elixir, and it has so many like really good matchups. If you know what I mean. Like go for my Mighty Miner here. I'm gonna go for my ability as well. Mighty Miner is such a good card right now because of how much like splash there is. Like minions are so meta, so Mighty Miner is always a good pick into it because you can just go ability. And then it's just cards like the Curse that are also somewhat seen, so Mighty Miner can also just bomb away all the goblins. Anyway, that's gonna be one Wallbreaker connection, so that's gonna be great. And I can also just log, and the Berserker is gonna get full countered by my tower, so. I'm gonna go Miner because he might have an awkward cycle because he just went for his Berserker, and now I can. Oh my god, the poison's gonna fully kill that. Oh my god, that's so nice. Oh, I love the poison, bro. I love poison. I'll go for an early Mighty Miner here. I'm gonna do a better job of countering the minions for you this time. I'm gonna wait for them to lock onto my Mighty Miner, and I go for a cannon down low. And I can go for skeletons, and I'm gonna log. I don't want to take too much damage here. Yeah, really nice. That was definitely a way better sequence than last time. I'll go for my minor wall breakers to bridge get to my evil wall breakers because they're just such a good win condition here. Oh, double connection? Let's go! Let's go, man. Should we get a nice double connection? I'll go for my minion too. He's probably gonna go for a giant skeleton graveyard to bridge. Wait, does not. Okay. Perfect time. We can go for just another poison on the tower. I'm gonna bridge block, so if he goes graveyard, it's gonna be a naked graveyard, and then we can also get a nice counter. That's a good tip with against graveyard, is that if whenever they play a card in front, you can just literally play anything and it'll bridge block it. So like if you block the bridge, then you can remove the tank from the thing that's tanking for the graveyard, and that'll automatically just counter everything for the graveyard because the tower's gonna focus on the skeletons that spawn. Just a good tip to have. Yeah, I'm just gonna overcommit here, but he's probably gonna go for his curse, maybe. This is kind of like a last resort. We might give up because this is just over. And yeah, I'm gonna go for my ability here, get the Mighty Miner on tower, and then just go for a poison. And that's gonna be a good game, I think. I think it's enough damage. Maybe I just have to go for another miner. So I'll just place miner like. Oh, Mighty Miner took the other tower. That's crazy. Alright, we'll catch you guys with the third and last deck of the video. Alright guys, so for this last deck, it's going to be probably the most high skill deck that we've shown so far. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't show the deck before the game, but it's fine. I'll show you guys in the game. So we got the Bomber Berserker, the Ice Wizard, the Giant Snowball, and the Drill Ice Wizard. Or not Ice Wizard, Ice Spirit. And I think it's the Vines Log. No, we don't have Log. Never mind, I don't even know what I'm saying. You guys are just going to see all the cards we have in this deck, and I'll just show you guys like how good the defense can be. So yeah, we're going to be up against a very skilled just bridge spammer. Bomber just has such a good matchup into recruits. Like all these like spammy decks. I'll just go for my Berserker up high and then Skeletons to kill the Witch hopefully. And then Bomber. We should be fine. Go for my Spirit just so I don't take too much damage. And like just like that because of how quick the cycle is, like we're already at an Evo Snowball. So anything he puts in this will die. But I can also go for my Vines. So I'm going to go for Vines on 0 just so I can take the whole tower. Really good Vines, and look at how much damage those goblins get, man. That's so good. Yeah, that tower's basically gone. As long as we defend, we should be perfectly fine. Whenever you're playing into tanks like this, you always just want to make sure that you're playing your cards, put like your bomber in the middle or cannon in the middle, just because it'll counter everything they're doing. So by playing your berserker in the middle, it's gonna kite everything in the middle, and then your bomber can clean it up or your cannon can clean it up. See, right here it's gonna be a pretty like awkward defense because of just how much stuff he has down, but you guys are gonna see like the amount of value the bomber gets, and just why it's such a good card in this deck. See, like look at that, man. I'm gonna have to go for my Berserker on 0 just to kite the skeletons back so we don't take a lot of damage. That could have been a better defense. I'm not gonna lie to you. Actually, wait. I'm just gonna go for my bomber skeletons and keep my cannon for recruits because recruits are such a more annoying card. I think Drill here will take his tower. If it doesn't, I'll go for my Vine Snowball and just make sure we get one Goblin hit because that's all we need. Wait, Bomber locking the witch? Bomber locking the witch? Nice. Bro, he has so many cards that Bomber just does literally so well into. He just lightning the Bomber. Nice. It was a good evoke cannon because it knocked the witch into my berserker, so the berserker could hit it once. I think he might have given up. I would have, because the game is over. Yeah, he did. I'll just vines, and we're gonna go for our evo snowball just to slow everything down. See if we can take that tower. Yeah, let's go, man. And we'll catch you guys in the next video. These are, in my opinion, the 3 best decks in Clash Royale. I think they're so good because they require no champions. They're all completely free to play that you can attain like pretty easily. And I think that you guys can probably learn them a lot easier than you could learn decks like Log Bait or decks that take like a lot of control. Like it takes a lot of time to practice. These decks you could learn because there's quick cycle, or it was like cards that are heavier. So you have to learn like all you have to learn is just how to play your cards properly. But anyway, I'll teach you guys more in the next video if you guys need to know. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.